Alright, good evening everyone and welcome to the channel. So I know it's been a long time since I posted, and this is like up to date. So as soon as I post this is like what's happening in real time. Like maybe it's only a couple days difference as opposed to like a 3-week delay on my other videos. As you can see, all cars are back together. Radiator came back in for this car, easily installed and got that running perfectly fine. C6 Vet went through a long haul. Now, instead of me showing you my receipts and all that type of stuff, let me just tell you exactly what happened. So the hub, as I showed in my last video, that repair from G-Speed cost me about $1,800, $1,900. They really helped me out and worked out with me on the pricing because I just got my car done by them like 2 months prior or less than that. So it was no fault on them. Just basically a stock part on a modified engine just wasn't going to be strong enough, so they had to go with something better. Unfortunately, it still has that rattling sound. I'm not going to play it or I'm not going to turn the car on and show it, but it has that terrible rattling sound. So basically, the way it is as you can see, normally when you take the propeller shaft and you put it inside the hub, there's a clamp that goes around it to keep it nice and tight and snug. However, since this is a race hub and it deals away with the clamp, basically when it goes in there, it will be rattling around and it will keep making that sound. So G-Speed was a little nervous. They didn't think I would like that, and they wanted my they wanted my approval before they went ahead and left the car that way, because the clamp's not there and they'll rattle around and always make that sound. I basically told them that as long as I'm not back here in 10,000 miles, 3 months, 6 months, or something like that with the same issue, then I don't care. It's race car. That's what happens. Race cars make noises. They got quirks, so that's just one of mine. So got that fixed, $1,800, $1,900. My coilovers, as you can saw from the last video, apparently that was a fault on my own on installing the snap rings on the coilover. I'll try to bring the photo back up. So that was not a warranty repair, so I had to buy almost a full new coilover for this side, minus the spring. That cost about $270, $280 shipped. And I had to buy a top part for this coilover because that one was coming apart as well. It was basically getting hollowed out. The bearing was hollowing out the T-bar. And that cost me about another $30. So I had someone else install them for me because I'm working right now, very long hours. I leave at 7:30 in the morning. I don't get back to about 7:30 at night, and it's very far away, so I don't have the time to work on my car as I normally do at this time. So I had a shop put them on, a local shop. So car is performing great. Also at that same time while all that was going on with the coilover and the hub, I actually got another nail in this tire. This is the third tire, literally the third. Is it the third, or it's either the third or the fourth tire that I've been on for this specific side? So it got a nail in near the sidewall that was unrepairable, and since it's warranted through Tire Rack, they sent me a check to they're gonna send me a check to get a new tire. But however, since I've been driving on both of these tires for almost at least I've been driving on this tire for almost a full year with no issues, I went ahead and just brought 2 brand new tires, and unfortunately I did not buy the same quality, which were Indy Firehawk 500s. Indy 500s. I went with some Cooper Xeons RS3s, and they cost $150 a tire as opposed to $280, $290 a tire for the Firehawks. Now you might say, why don't you get Pilot Scorp Cup 2s or 4S's and all that yada 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 stuff? You could donate some money to my bank account and I will go buy those. However, I already did 1 track session with this. I turned in my best personal record at the 1.7, and these tires hold up just as good and just as fine. Still got Indy Firehawks up front, but these tires perform phenomenally well. Let me go ahead and roll that footage of you in my best lap time. I'm following Jesse, called it Batman and Robin, and you probably see a photo if I put it in there. But yeah, go ahead and look at this lap time that of me running with him. So other than that, with the car is kind of doing everything it needs to do. I don't want to spend any more money on it, but that's what I keep saying, and it ended up happening. But however, let me go show you my new toy, and it's actually in the house that I am working on and I'm having a great time with. Okay, so the next thing is, pardon the squeaking, is a dog around the corner chewing on his little lamb chop. Right, Vader? Anyway, so the next big thing that I have here, and I wish the camera would just focus, is I have a sim rig set up. So I got this because, you know, going out and driving your car all the time on the track and doing all the back roads can just become tiring and also expensive. So I want to like kill the time and also hopefully maybe get better at driving by getting one of these. So as of right now, you can say, why didn't he have a screen, triple screens, and why does he have VR? It's because I just wanted to, I kept saying for the last 2 years that I'm going to get a sim rig, I want to get a sim rig, I'm going to get a sim rig, and the one I mapped out was going to cost thousands of dollars, and I was like, I'll never save up that amount with all the other stuff I going on, so let me just start small with something entry level and build upon it. So what I got here, the most expensive part is the GTR simulator rig. You can get these on Amazon, but I bought it directly from them. And with the military discount, which is about $100, I got their GTR Pro simulator. This cost $575 shipped to my door, and it included the seat and the full stand plus a keyboard tray. And what else did I have? I think I also included I know it's a keyboard tray. Oh, and a seat slider. So the keyboard tray costs about $90. Seat slider costs about $60. So all that costs about $575 together shipped. So that it costs about $675 if you didn't have a military discount. I just got a little cheap wheel, a Thrustmaster TX. I forgot what the number is, but it's their cheap one. It's force feedback. It does its job for right now. I got it off Facebook Marketplace for about $70. I think brand new costs about 120 or 140 or something like that. The pedals on it come with it. Doesn't have a clutch pedal, but it's actually relatively cheap. I almost broke it probably my first or second day by stepping on the brake pedal too hard, and I heard a little crack. So when I get to upgrading this, I think the pedals will be first. But other than that, I want to it's got a lot of room for upgrading. Right now I'm trying to mount joystick, a Hotus that I have over there, a Cytec X52 Pro, I believe. So I got the throttle mounted. I gotta figure out how to get the actual joystick mounted. I have a little kit right here that I need to put together and figure out how to mount it. But anyway, this is all about car racing. So as of right now, I have a 45-inch screen monitor, and that's what I'm going to be using until I get a bigger screen and bring it closer. I'm probably not going to do triple screens. I'm probably just going to do a bigger screen and then eventually go VR much later down the road. But as of right now, it's doing the job. This thing is very sturdy. Very, I wouldn't say easy to build, but it wasn't that hard. And I'm having tons of fun using my gloves, and I'm playing the game Project Cars 2. So I'm on this for hours at a time, and I'm probably about to get on here in a second. So that's what, it's been a very expensive month. You know, $1,900 to fix a torque tube issue again. About $350 to get a new coilover plus the top to the other coilover. $350 to get someone else to install it. $300 for new tires, and that include the $350 with the coilovers included installing new tires. So, and then this rig $575, $70 here. Buying Project Cars 2, which is another $60. So, you know, it's been an expensive month, but I think it's going to be really well worth it. I know I'm rambling here. If any of you guys actually want to see any footage of me driving on here and you know, trying to get better and see what I can do, just comment and I'll post some videos of me actually driving. If you haven't been to the channel before, Please like, please subscribe. I know this has been going on for this video's been going on for a while, but thank you for watching.